Hello, Pisces. Welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. For the new people, hello. I'm Angie. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to go into a bit of July. My readings tend to extend 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 weeks. I wouldn't do that to you. My readings are actually brief. I try to stay under the 20-minute mark as much as possible and hopefully under the 15-minute mark. So please feel free to swap the energies as well as recommend any videos that you feel like the message might help someone else, okay? And if I didn't already, thank you all so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and just to make sure that I'm able to reach people who really need these messages. I'm kind of just starting to understand the algorithms of YouTube, so it's just highly important. All right, we're going to start with water signs. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, and I'm going to clarify the cross portion, not the challenge. The challenge stays the same, and then the lane of how you're feeling, external influence, hopes and fears, that's going to be the same, and the likely outcome is going to be face down. And like I said, my readings are brief, so it's just a nice surprise to see how it ties together at the end. So let's get your cards laid out in the Celtic Cross, Pisces. First card out, dear. Seven of Cups is the issue. The cross, what's crossing you? Eight of Cups. Well, well, well. Look at that. What's the challenge is the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Your mind's eye, what's dominating your thoughts? I'll just lay all these cards out. Six of Cups. Root cause. Damn, Ten of Swords. Recent past. Try to keep my hands in the frame for you. Recent past here. Justice. I just heard wrongly blamed or something here. I don't know what that was. Wrongly blamed, wrongly accused, wrongly something. Near future. Death. Okay. Gotta be. With these Ten of Swords. How you're currently feeling about the situation. The Empress. Can you see it? I can't tell. External influence. External influence. Strength. Hopes and fears. The Tower. And your likely outcome, dear. Oops. Well, I'm going to put that here since it wanted to flip out. And we'll put one face down. Get a little bonus for all this. Likely outcome. There we go. Beautiful. Well, if this isn't drama, what do they call it? A storm in a teacup, or a teacup in a storm? Look at this. So, in order, Seven of Cups is the issue. Okay, there might be some confusion. There might be some, what do I need to focus on? What is most important to my life right now? There's a lot of questions, and it seems like some organization of thoughts. Okay, this is relationship related. With all this cup energy, absolutely is relationship related. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups, the issue now is putting things in order. What do I need to like take a knee, put my finances and ducks in a row before I make this move? Because there's something stopping you from, or you think there is something stopping you from going where you want to go. This is also closure. Okay, and this is the challenge. So there's something stopping you from moving on, moving forward, and it could be any one of these reasons that we've put here in the Seven of Cups. But this also, the moving on part, also stands for closure. So it's like we're stopping ourselves at this time. We're stopping ourselves. We might have a very, very good reason to move forward, to give this closure to ourselves, right? But for some reason, we feel like something isn't quite prepared and we're unable to move forward. But this is what you want to do. And your mind's eye, Six of Cups. This is also a time card. So this has been going on for quite some time. Okay, Six of Cups in your mind's eye, dominating your thoughts. Let me scoot everything over so when I clarify, I have space. Dominating your thoughts, Six of Cups. It could have something to do with a long-term relationship. It could have something to do with a soul tie of sorts. But it has been going on for a long time. Whether it's, being in a state of limbo, which this feels like, the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups, feels like being crossed by the Eight of Cups. It feels like a state of limbo. Not really being able to choose a path, choose a direction, choose a cup, and follow through with that. This you feel like will close off a chapter, close something that will be very, very beneficial for you to shut the door on. Okay? Root cause, Ten of Swords. Need I say more? Root cause to you is an unforgivable, act of betrayal. Maybe it's the final straw. Maybe you feel like, you know what? Nothing can repair this. I've been trying. Nothing can repair this. There's a wanting and a desire to move forward with this Eight of Cups. That's why it's a challenge here. Root cause is you don't feel like this relationship is repairable. Should it be repairable? Should it start all over again as something new? Should it just be closed out? Recent past justice. I feel like you were done wrong by, plain and simple. When I put this card down, what did I think? I think I heard wrongly accused or something like that. I feel like you just feel like you were done wrong by the situation, the person, people, and places. Everything was sort of against you, so to speak. Okay? You weren't given the chance, the opportunity. You don't feel like you had what you should have experienced. You feel like you were not hoodwinked or anything like that, but you feel like you were wronged. Okay? Near future is the Death card. There is an ending coming. There's a major transformation coming. And as I said, I feel like it's related to these cups. If you could just pick a cup and turn that 7 into an 8, you'd be on your way. And it's like you want to make the right decision, the smart decision, but yet it's paralyzing you to come up with that, or it's taking too long. You gotta do it. And I feel like this Eight of Cups is that closure, is that transformation that's being halted. But rest assured, it's here. Whatever this Ten of Swords was, the injustice inflicted upon you or your relationship, there's a transformation coming about. Whether it's the relationship or you, it's yet to be seen. And we will see as we clarify. How you're feeling about the situation? The Empress. You're feeling like, you want to get on a path that is going to lead to the future that you want to create. It's not that, you want to arrive there or secretly be carried there. You want to shed this sort of Ten of Swords limbo and get into your real life. The Empress. That's actually how you're feeling about it. And that's why these cups are on your mind, because you're like, I got to do something to move myself forward. External influence, the Strength card. Here we are. You had to look at the situation, or you finally came to the realization of seeing something for what it is. External influence isn't always necessarily about somebody else. This can also be an influence towards you. I feel like this was the courage that you needed, to look at something for what it is finally, once and for all, with this Strength card. I honestly do. You can say, oh yeah, I got a fire sign in my life. I'm pretty sure we all do somewhere. I'm a Leo rising, for Pete's sake, but I'm the water sign by astrology. External influence, finally seeing your input, your naivete, your, crap that you brought to the mix, their input, their naivete, crap that they brought into the mix, and all other factors and people. I don't think that you're feeling like this can be repaired. Hopes and fears, the Tower. You don't like surprises. You don't like surprises, neither do I. I really don't. It just makes me shaky. I don't care if it's a good surprise. I'm like, oh my God, what just happened? The Tower could be part of this realization. Could be part of this realization we're just talking about in the Strength card. Looking at the situation. Look at how the Empress is looking forward. And the Strength card has the courage and the honesty to look back at the whole situation. And that Tower moment could be tied to finally being able to straighten out these Eight of Cups and make that move forward. That Tower moment could be, that closure that you need to shut the door on this chapter and move forward. Okay? We did have the likely outcome here face down. The World wanted to come out with that. So I'm going to talk about the World a little bit, because obviously, as we know, it can be endings, end of a cycle as well. Could be travel. I doubt it. I mean, you will travel, but I don't think it's travel in this storyline. Okay? And it's the end of a cycle. What kind of cycle? Was it a karmic cycle? Was it, something that you were supposed to learn from cycle? Could be the end of it. So, as promised, my dear, this is going to be quite the week for you. And as stated, let me make sure my cards are all right way around. I do read reversals, so always make sure. So when it comes out reversed, certainly read them. There's nothing spooky or evil about it. It's just a different interpretation. So let's clarify. We're going to clarify sorry about that noise. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Pisces. And these are pre-shuffled, pre-cut. I just like to do it again. So, clarifying the Seven of Cups for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Cups, strength again. We're tying it together. This is you. This is you. We need the strength. We need the courage to pick a cup. As we stated, time. Just do it. This is when you got to trust. It's like jumping into a pool. But I want to make sure that I make the most correct decision. We know full well that this Strength card is going to lead to the straightening out of this Eight of Cups and enable us to create our own closure to this whole Ten of Swords saga and move forward. But we got to do it. And we know we have to pull that trigger. We know we have to choose a cup, any cup, and make it 8. Okay? Let's clarify this Six of Cups. I want to make sure I go in order here. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Oh, a whole bunch wanted to come out. Queen of Wands wants to come out too. Clarifying the Six of Cups. If it wants to, it will. Clarifying the Six of Cups for Pisces. Six of Cups is clarified. King of Wands. This situation is a long time coming. You are seeing this person that is being represented by the King of Wands as they've always been that way. And I believe throughout the time you spent together, they got even more set in their ways. When I was shuffling, the Queen of Wands wanted to come out. King of Wands is clarifying the Six of Cups. This is that person. This is the person that you are energetically tied to, romantically involved, maybe recently, you know, detached in some sort of way, either physically or energetically. And it seems like they've always had a dominating presence. This has been this case for a long time. They've been on your mind for a long time. This situation has. They're not coming back from the past, renewed. They might try, but that's not the feeling here. Clarifying the Ten of Swords for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Fool. Look at all this new life after the scenario. This is not regenerating. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Fool, which really just ties in to this transformation. It could be a transformation of your own life. And it's so tied into this Eight of Cups, it's not even funny. It's a release. It's a taking a chance on yourself. It's seeing what the future holds for you. With your mind clear of this foolishness. You know, you're looking forward to it. As we said here, you see yourself as the Empress. You see yourself as the Empress, and it's just about breaking free. Clarifying the Justice for Pisces in the recent past. Clarifying the Justice. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Oh, but also the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out. So here we are. This would have been the way it would have came out, because the Wheel of Fortune was on the bottom. So actually it would have come out first. And then this. I think somebody really, this feels like a karmic who took liberties. This looks like a karmic who indulged in manipulating you, who indulged in having their way. The Nine of Cups is a singular energy. This is not somebody's a family person representing a spouse. Not really. This, with the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, this person may have grown an addiction. You know, look how we have 6, 7, 8, 9. This person has been doing this for this entire relationship. Justice and the Wheel of Fortune really gives me karmic. This was a toxic karmic relationship right here for you. This person indulged in everything and anything they wanted to. You are still uncovering things within these cups of theirs. You may have been legally attached to this person, but this person was a straight up karmic for you. And I'm sorry to deliver that news, but you probably already knew with these 10 of Swords. But thankfully, there's only a fresh start after these 10 swords. There's only a fresh start after the Death card. But recent past, and this put you through a lot. This put you through a lot. They might have, you know, almost felt proud of themselves for the way they were able to manipulate you. It was like taking candy from a kid. They have been, you know, and it just works out that way sometimes, that we get with people that are, you know, just a bit more streetwise than we are at that time. Who the hell wants to be, you know, rough around the edges for longer than you have to be, you know? Have some innocence about you. And I think you did, and this person reveled in the fact that it was easy for them to take advantage of you. You know, that's nothing that you want to do to somebody else. So it wouldn't be on your mind that it's being done to you. You know, if you know that that person can trust you and you're coming into the relationship with trust, you're not going to suspect that they are up to something, because you kind of think you're in it together, if I'm explaining it correctly. You know, it's like people who steal think everybody's stealing. If you don't steal, why the hell is that on your mind? It's not going to be, you know, for a different explanation. But yeah, let's clarify the death card. This person was advanced in terms of manipulation. Clarifying the death card. I feel like you've been wanted to leave. You've been wanted to close this chapter. Clarifying the death card for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Death card is clarified by the Page of Cups. Cups again. Cups again, welcoming this transformation, welcoming this ending. Absolutely welcoming this transformation and welcoming this ending. That's remarkable. That's you. That's this Tower, which I am going to clarify. I usually don't, but I want to drop 2 cards over there for the Tower in a bit, Spirit. But that is you welcoming this transformation. And it is internal. It is emotional. It is, you know, in your heart space. It is closing that door and welcoming the shutting of that chapter. And I love it. I see good things ahead. Look at after the 10 of Swords. The Fool is a brand new day, a brand new adventure. After the death, you are welcoming. You are dying, waiting to, you know, go out into yonder with these 8 of Cups. And stopping yourself and stopping yourself. And I'm seeing here that you have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. You know it. You feel it. You're probably looking amazing because the Strength and the Empress here are just popping. And we established the fact that that's you. The Strength card came out twice to say that's you. Trust yourself. You know, there's a maturity level here, and it might have been a hard way to get there, 10 of Swords, but you got there. But let's clarify the Tower for Pisces with 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. First card out for the Tower. Look at that. This was the aha moment. This was the pulling the trigger. This was the realization that, you know what? I'm picking a cup. Ace of Wands. Something is about to be birthed that's tangible, that is passionate, that has life with it. And I think it's the rest of your life. Feeling like the Ace of Wands. Knowing. There's something knowing here with this Empress. And look at that. Ace of Wands clarifying the Tower. Second card clarifying the Tower is the Hierophant. What you are about to produce, what you are about to say, do, whatever. People are ready for it. I think when you finally pull the trigger on this Tower, which is a bit, you know, hesitant, we can see. It's hard to make that step and, you know, step out there, whether it's on your own for the first time after a long time. You guys could have been together for a long damn time. But look at how it's received. Wonderfully. I think so wonderfully it'll shock you. Let's flip over this likely outcome. I told you. I told you. It just ties it together so beautifully. The likely outcome. And the world wanted to come out. I've never had a double likely outcome. The world and the star, babe. You know, are you going to be world known? Are you going to, you know, use your experience and your gift for others, with others? Something is going to make you, through this healing, through this process with the cups and the water with the star, you're going to have a reach. You're going to have an unbelievable reach to others that need this. Because the Hierophant is looked up to. The Hierophant is known in their community. So whatever it is, it could be a new opportunity even, and you jump at it. You are not going to miss an opportunity. These cups right here, it's all for you. Your life, and I'm going to say this, wow, your life is about to change, dear. Your life is about to change in a way that You deserve. You deserve. You've been through a lot. You deserve it and you don't see it coming. Ooh, I'm getting emotional. You deserve it and you don't see it coming. The star in the world, my dear. Pisces, thank you so much for letting me share. I look forward to it.